This is a Hot Pie Original.
I'm going to call this segment. Give me a second. Let it come to me. I'm going to call this segment Thoughts with OJ. In fact, I'm going to call his new show Thoughts with OJ. Wait, I'm going to advocate for his new show Thoughts with OJ. I got a plan here, everyone. Let's play this one out. First of all, there is a goal. I don't know that I need to let this out too much, but there's a goal. I want to get blocked by O.J. Simpson. First of all, I want O.J. Simpson to try to punch me in the face, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So the next best opportunity is to have O.J. Simpson block me. But we got to suck him in to get there so then he can block me. That's it. That's all I want. So, O.J. Simpson.
Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours truly. Tough.
O.J. Simpson is going mainstream, I think. And I think I'm part of the problem. I know that I'm partly to blame, but I'll accept that I'm part of the problem here. And I'm not proud of that by any stretch. Remember, my goal is to get blocked by the juice. Got to suck the juice in. That's weird. And then get blocked by OJ. This guy is amazing. This is I'm a big fan of business terms. I sort of work everything back to some sort of business terminology. So every brand has a product life cycle. OJ's product life cycle is pretty freaking remarkable. It defies the product life cycle. The product life cycle says you innovate and then the early adopters come and then you sort of reach this peak and then the product quickly dies off. OJ, the life cycle keeps going up and down and up again. This is remarkable. He seems to be totally stress-free and enjoying life. The guy looks amazing.
Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours truly.
He looks 45 or 50. He looks fit. He smiles all the time. He looks like the guy, in 1978 doing Hertz commercials. He looks like the same guy all over again, just as content and happy with a perfect smile back on Battle of the Network Stars. Well, except he hacked off people's heads. Oh, yeah, that. There's that. I've been incredibly wrong about OJ. For those that didn't know, as we fully appreciate OJ along this product life cycle, he's blown up the product life cycle. For those that didn't know, O.J. Simpson has gone to Twitter because your life is much better off with O.J. Simpson's thoughts on Twitter, right? Orenthal Simpson first dipped his toes into social media because he, quote, needed to get stuff off his chest, and then it sort of changed from there.
O.J. Simpson joined Twitter Friday. He says he plans to use his new Twitter account to, in his words, set the record straight. The 71-year-old posted a video saying he's, quote, got a little getting even to do. He also told followers they would be able to read all his thoughts and opinions on just about everything.
You know, for years, people have been able to say whatever they wanted to say about me with no accountability. But now I get to challenge a lot of that BS and set the record straight. More importantly, I'll be able to talk about everything, especially sports, fantasy football, and even politics.
As of Sunday afternoon, the former football star had close to 500,000 followers.
That's a million now. That's a million. Million and growing. Wow. So he went from slightly angry juice to life is great juice. This is really amazing. I'm really uncomfortable right now. You know why? Because OJ's starting to make a lot of sense. It's actually a pretty good show. I'm actually going to advocate for OJ's show. I think it's terrible. I'm sad. I predicted, if you look back over time, think of these people that can never be marketable again. Never be marketable again. Mike Tyson went from convicted rapist to marketable again. Kevin Spacey, I think, is about to be marketable again. But everyone would come away with the same takeaway, and that is there's no way O.J. Simpson could ever be marketable again. Well, here I am in Austin, Texas, saying, oh my gosh, he needs his own show. That was a good point, O.J. Good point, Juice. Huh. That's interesting, Juice. Wait, what's wrong with me? He cut off people's heads. What is happening? He's coming back. So just to show you how amazing this, is it a rebirth? What do we call this? What do we call this? Here's O.J. Simpson, and he is wearing a yours truly mask. He's so happy and so content. O.J. is letting us follow him as he gets his COVID vax. So Father's Day is coming up. You're doing the gift boxes. Yep. So here's something that's certainly not a tie or a sweater or a pair of socks. Not a bad idea.
Well, I think it's great if you don't know what to get your dad. I mean, get him some hot sauce. That way he can prove how much of a man he is, right? And this hot sauce will go great, and your dad will love it. So I think it makes a great gift box. You can go to our website and find those there. It come in packs of 4. It's a great box you just give to your dad and say, listen, here, Dad, thanks for being my dad. And it's not that sock that's just going to go in a drawer. It's not that gift card that's going to go in a wallet, never be used again. It's actually something he can share with his friends. And so I think it's a great idea.
All right, order a box now. It's atxhotsauce.com, atxhotsauce.com.
Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours truly. Actually, I'm here. I'm about to get my second COVID shot, my vaccination. I couldn't help to be excited about this. Now, I'm getting the Moderna. No, I'm getting the Pfizer. And it's my second one. And I'm a little worried because a number of people told me they felt a little sick after the second shot. Actually, while I was waiting in line to get this particular shot, a couple of medical people came in to take selfies with me. And they both said that they were pretty sick after the second shot. So, fortunately, I have nothing to do the rest of the day or tomorrow. And, okay, I gotta raise my sleeve up here. And I got nothing to do the rest of the day or tomorrow. And I was told by them, as well as many others, make sure I get some Tylenol. And that will help me in case I do get a little sick. But as I told you before, on my first shot, I didn't feel anything. I had no ill effects whatsoever. So hopefully, with this one, I'm getting tested for my temperature. Anyway, I'm sorry about the camera moving so much, but
yeah, it's okay.
Okay, here I go.
Okay,
about to get
jab it in his neck, right in the neck.
Shot.
There we go.
All this paperwork.
Wrong syringe. Juice is dead.
Kind of scared.
Scary. Kind of like cutting off heads.
I look like I got muscles.
Yeah.
Okay,
you guys ripped.
Okay. I'm trying to relax my arm. Here we go.
Relax your neck.
Just relax. Here we go. Well, I might be off camera when I get it.
If you hit the wrong spot, I'll cut off your head.
Well, scary.
It is scary. All right.
Ouch.
Oh.
Take care. Stay safe. Get your shot.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, Jeff, he's just like any other celebrity that's documenting every minute of their life and smiling about it, and they want followers. He has 1 million. Yeah, except he cut off people's heads, and he doesn't seem to be bothered by it at all. There's that. Can O.J. Simpson to that life cycle, because yes, I'm advocating a couple things. Yeah, he probably needs a show or has one sort of. 2, I need him to block me. Just have the screenshot. I don't care. Need to suck him in that there's this guy in Austin, man, that thinks you need a new show and maybe you can let it happen, make it happen. And OJ gets sucked in, and then I drop the whole you cut off somebody's head thing on him. Then he blocks me. So, but can O.J. Simpson go from being one of the most popular celebrities in our country? I mean, the ultimate pitch man, And you can see why. I mean, the guy's well-spoken. He's natural. The smile's great. He doesn't seem to age. He's working out all the time. He seems to be pretty stress-free. Skin is perfect. Guy's just doing well. There's no wrinkles in his forehead. And he's killed people. And he's stress-free. Can he go from one of the most popular celebrities of a generation to one of the most, if not the most hated people over 10-year period at least, to a sort of popular person all over again and be marketable?
Hey, Twitter world, is me, yours truly. Well, this week, scrolling TV and sports is all about Tim Tebow. Now, I told you a few weeks ago what I think. I don't think it's going to work. I'm a fan of Tim Tebow, and I'll be cheering for him. But at 33, 34 years old, some of the all-pros, some of the greatest tight ends had sort of lost it by then. And I just don't think he has the foot speed to separate from some of those linebackers and those safeties he'll be going against. Some guys said maybe they'll use them like they used Taysom Hill down in New Orleans. But Hill has got more speed. He's younger and a better arm. I know this. I thought Tim Tebow's enthusiasm might help in the locker room, but we live in cynical times, and I think some of these veterans are going to resent the fact that he even got the opportunity. But I'm cheering for you, Tim. Anyway, I stopped watching cable news because of these senators trying to congressmen rather, trying to gaslight us by telling us what we saw on January 6th didn't happen, that it was a love fest, basically, between the cops and the insurrectionists. Come on, guys. You guys think this is like George Orwell's book, 1984. Don't believe what you see or hear. Believe what we tell you. It seems like this is what these guys are trying to do to us.
You see what's happening? You see the trap you fall into? Particularly if you see him, you start to nod your head, and it's a good point. It's a good show. It's a good show. I'm going to post a comment. Good show. Good points. That's a reasonable host. Wait, it's OJ.
And make us believe them because they're in office. Look, guys, we saw it with our own two eyes. Have you listened to these police officers being interviewed, saying how much they feared for their life? One guy had to bring up the fact that he had kids. Please, I got kids. We heard the guy screaming in the door. Plus, get this, all the ones that were arrested, you see, their defense isn't that they didn't do it. Their defense is that they were following the directions of the White House. So they know they did it. They were wrong. And of course, nobody in the White House is on their side right now, except these congressmen trying to feed us, gaslight us with these lies. Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, look, get your shots, and I hope all is well, and football will be here soon, and all we'll talk about is football then. I'm just saying, take care.
He's back. So you get the podcast today at 10 o'clock. OJ. Thoughts with OJ.